Oh shit, I forgot to get my phone. Oh, we are scrambling. Okay. Come over here. Do.
Guys, you think it'll freak Six out if I start doing the low talking behind the front start here?
It doesn't freak me out, but your microphone is very loud.
It's your fault.
Maybe turn it down by like 5 or 10, or I don't know, whatever the hell you turn it up by.
Okay.
We see you, John. Beef, go ahead and talk again.
Okay, I'm trying to do low talking, and I've got the volume turned up on the Twitch.
Turn your volume down.
Oh God, I gotta turn the volume down. Damn it.
Yeah.
You see what you did? You fucked it up.
It's very loud now. Talk again.
Okay, well, I haven't turned it down yet, but I'll keep talking, whatever you want.
I don't think we've ever heard this far into the intro before. I was like, I don't mic check beefaroni style, yeah. All right, how does it sound now? Do it again.
I literally haven't changed it because I gotta find it in the settings again. Hold on.
God. Carson,
Fuck.
honestly, you guys sound the same amount of loud to me. Really? Beef sounds so loud in my headphones.
How did you miss this in sound check?
I don't know. It didn't. It sounded fine in sound check. All right, we're just gonna go forward. Fuck it. Like, Carson will let us know if you're peaking. All right, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Fun. We're switching over.
Let's fight like gentlemen.
It's showtime! Go for broke!
Round 1, fight!
How do, ladies and jerks. It is I, your boy, 6 2/3, back here again with another iteration of the BroDown. I am joined here today by the illustrious, I fucked up my overlay. I am joined here today by the illustrious and lovely, the divine bovine. We got Judgmental Beef on board. Beef, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Hello, Judgmental Beef here, and for the first time, I would like to publicly announce that I am switching my pronouns to they, them.
Nice.
Solely because I feel like I've eaten myself into being a plural.
Okay, there's 2 of you now? You're feeding for 2?
I've been eating for 2 for decades now, so I am officially a plural now that I can be one.
At least 2, like at the very least. Like, the Lord. Well, guys, this is the final show that is being broadcast from Florida. We will no longer.
The last BroDown ever. It's the last. We can't survive without Pentiment. The entire show is done. We are retiring the stream. Thank you so much for 2 years of subbing to give you 30 total shows.
Yeah, exactly. Without a doubt. Now, I feel like now that we've done Pentiment, we don't need to do the show anymore. Like,
right. Pack it in, boys. It's all downhill from here. It's been a good run.
The last flow down. Carrison. Carrison, you're getting a door right off the bat. I cannot cheer in my own channel. You're getting a door. That's a door. Jesus H. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my God. What's going on, Frederick? Have y'all tried peppercorns? Freddie's got 38 peppercorns in his fanny pack.
Wild.
Freddie, have you, allegedly, have you or have you not ever worn a fanny pack in your life? I don't know. Do Brits wear fanny packs? Like, I know European tourists do, but I don't know about the Brits.
I mean, I've seen some British people wear fanny packs. I have been to a theme park.
For sure. Like, I know Europeans and Brazilians, they definitely wear the fanny packs. Without a doubt, 100% wear the fanny packs. So, like...
Freddie Dingo in chat. Yes, we call them bum bags.
Bum bags. Bum bags. Why?
Well, fanny packs.
What?
Bum bags, fanny packs.
Fanny. Okay. I thought the fanny was... Is the fanny the ass? Or I thought fanny was like a euphemism for vagina.
I think they're interchangeable at this point in time over there. I have heard it referred to as both. I think Cornette made the same point when he was talking about managing Adrian Street with him and his wife.
Yeah. Like, Freddie says fanny means lady bits. Correct. Okay. So you guys are all mixed up then. You guys just miscegenate fanny and bum together. Like, it's all one. I mean, it is pretty close. You're only going 3 millimeters down, so...
Well, are they wrong or are we wrong? Like, we just didn't understand them, and on the ocean ride over to Plymouth Rock, we decided to screw it up and reverse them. I
mean, it's an ongoing bit. It's a reoccurring bit here that, us Americans, we pronounce everything correctly and the Brits do not. However,
right. Exactly.
I would be willing to concede to the knowledge that the Americans do everything wrong. So, like...
I mean, dude, there's a strong case for that. There's a whole lot of evidence, buddy.
Frederick, British women have cloacas. Like, I never knew this about the UK neighbors. Like, you guys have evolved to a more efficient form, the ladies at least.
That would make sense to me because it's like British people are all about being prim and proper and correctly in place, and the gushiness and emotions and liquids of having birth to a live baby. I could see them laying an egg.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely lay an egg. Like, I feel like a cloaca is much more efficient than having two different holes. Like, I imagine, like, for sexual purposes, it probably wouldn't be great if there were cloacas, but... Like, I don't think the birds mind. Well, if the birds don't mind, if it's good enough for pelicans, it's good enough for me.
And besides, without the cloaca, we wouldn't have gone through and been able to make the joke during Aviary Attorney of release the cloacan.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. We're calling back a 1.5-year-old jokes.
No, yeah, of course. We've gone through, we blazed through all the new material. It's time to go back to the old hits and classics. And speaking of...
If you're gonna beat a dead horse, you may as well get a team of people to beat the dead horse together.
Speaking of old hits and classics, Beef, what's going on with your radio gig, your weekend radio gig?
Oh, well, I had no idea you would ask us about oldschoolvegas.hits.com. You can go over to Old School Vegas Hits on Audilis. We're actually on the Odyssey app now. We're on Odyssey app and about to be on Apple Music. oldschoolhitsvegas.com with best classic throwbacks of the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Very nice.
And I'm there every single weekend, Sunday and Saturday, because I do things in reverse, 2 to 4 Pacific time.
Very nice. Like, is anything... You told me right before the show, peeling back the curtain, Beef is like, find a natural segue to talk about something that's going on with my radio show.
Nope, he just shoves it in there. Yeah. Just puts, square peg, round hole. Motherfucker will fit eventually.
I said all the hits and classics and then perfectly segued it to your radio show. All the hits and classics.
Yeah, so perfectly segued it.
I'm professional.
No, there was a story that I used during my voice tracking for this weekend that I thought you would appreciate.
Let's hear it.
There's a governor in Mexico.
Okay.
He's the governor of San Luis Potosi. His name is Jose Ricardo Gallardo Cardona.
All right, I love it already.
So that's how you know it's authentic, because he has 4 names.
Yeah, that's true. My graphic artist does have 4 names, so that makes sense.
Right. So the governor's mansion out in San Luis Potosi is in the town square, and they've got people going through the square, and everybody has cell phones these days, right? Mm-hmm. Well, dude might have got himself in a little bit of trouble because a fully naked woman appears behind the window of the second floor of the governor's mansion.
Uh-oh.
And she doesn't resemble his wife.
Oh, that's not good. It's kind of hard to walk that one back.
Right. And it's even worse because people immediately are taking out their phones and snapping pictures and taking video of this naked woman in the governor's mansion behind the balcony.
As one does.
And it went viral.
As that would, yeah.
As it would.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can send you the link. There's an actual picture of the naked woman. I mean, there's a barricade.
What happened to you there?
My southern came out. Anytime I talk about nakedness, I mean the naked woman.
I was like, your upper lip folded into your lower lip while you were talking.
That's how you do Jim Ross voice. I just sent you the link if you want to pull it up. There's a picture of her in there. So it got viral to the point where he had to actually answer that something went wrong. It's like, hey, who's this naked woman in behind your balcony, right?
Why is
what his answer was?
Why is this coming from a UK website? Like, what?
I don't know, but I found it on Fart. Do you know what his answer was?
No, what?
It wasn't some sensible answer like, oh, my staff were having dalliances with each other naked in the window. I don't know who that was. I couldn't tell you what happened there. No, his answer was, it was a ghost.
It was a ghost. Post the link in chat because I'm not gonna put that up onto the overlay. I'm not gonna get completely banned off Twitch. Like,
all right, so yeah, his answer was it was a ghost. Trust me, baby, that naked woman you saw me with, that was a ghost.
A ghost.
That weren't real.
That is some creative bullshit. Like absolute creative bullshit.
Props to this dude because he's willing to try it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh fuck, I am so roasted here. What do I do? It was a ghost, baby. Don't you believe me? It was a ghost.
It was a ghost. Well, I mean, he's got more credence than most ghost stories that show ghosts, wearing 1800s gold rush clothes. And I'm just like, guys, clothes do not have a soul. There would be no point. The ghost would not be wearing clothes. So the fact that the ghost in this video that Beef just put into the chat is nude, I mean, that does lend some credibility to it.
Right, and it does kind of look like a ghost because she's pale as fuck for a woman in San Luis Potosi, Mexico.
For sure.
But I mean, dude, you're gonna go through and say, nah, baby, that was a ghost, instead of just drawing the curtains.
Yeah, no, for real.
All you have to do is put the Venetian blinds down, and you win. But no, it was a ghost.
Ghost.
How many strong Latino women do A, think would believe that, and B, stop themselves from hitting him over the head with a sandal?
I got one question to that, but let me catch up on chat. Frederick, smart move, always blame the ghost. Always.
Oh yeah, those bastard fucking ghosts. Everybody believes it.
Be like, baby, it's just Boo from Mario. Like that's all that it is. Like he's got tits now. You transitioned. Like
right. You just ignore why his tongue's out.
Yeah, for real. We got Zeta. What's going on, Zeta? Good morning. A ghost. Ghost. I know what you're doing there, Zeta. Zeta is imitating my cadence whenever I do a toast. That was
very good, Zeta.
Can we get Zeta a shout out just for that? Just for that and that alone. The absolute tremendous Zeta. Wonderful. Like, guys,
very good, Zeta.
If you could, go ahead and follow Zeta. Go and hang out with Zeta. He's been like literally he did a 9-hour Balatro stream the other night. Literally, I fell asleep in the middle of it, but I was like, by all means, I was like, Zeta is an absolute fucking cyborg at Balatro. Very entertaining. Like, you'll love his accent. Me and Karrison were just sitting there listening to him talk to us in his North Kakalaki accent, which is beautiful. Absolutely delicious. Like, hey, what's going on?
You gotta love it.
Suck off. That's right. Zeta, during his stream, he has, there's a vampire Joker, and the vampire Joker will kill other Jokers. And every single time that Zeta would do it, he would mention the word "suck off" into his stream, and it made Karrison very, very uncomfortable for 3 hours straight.
Yeah, Karrison, and it would get John very excited.
Yeah, speaking of, John was talking about the ghost story and said it was a spiritual experience.
Well, I mean, it does lend a new meaning to firing off a ghost.
Yeah, crank off a ghost, of course.
Crank off a ghost, baby.
What's going on, Absters? Hello. Freddie wants a toast already. All right, Frederick, we got you here, brother. We got you. Let's get out.
All right, well...
Go ahead.
Absters, we're happy to have you. Hopefully you can sell us cheap viewers. I'm waiting to see it. Let's go, buddy.
All right, you guys ready? We got a toast here. We got a toast for Frederick Dango in the chat. A toast! A toast! A toast! I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
Wancha.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Frederick, for redeeming that. Very good. Very good.
Toast.
Toast.
Ghost.
Ghost. Oh, Lord. Karrison, when Zeta stopped saying it, I started to miss it. Yeah, I know. It was weird when he stopped saying suck off. I was just like, oh, God.
Right.
Oh.
That was great delivery by Zeta, too. Because
It was.
I thought he was just, they were just doing a play on, like, Scooby-Doo, like, a ghost! Ah! But no. And when you said it out loud, it's like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Well
I know.
played.
I applaud Zeta because Zeta was doing impersonations of me during his stream. And up until Karrison pointed it out, I didn't realize that I do have certain cadences when I deliver lines.
100%.
Yeah,
you do. You definitely do. But if it makes you feel any better, I do too. Oh, John, damn it. Damn it, John.
It was a booty call.
Yeah, good job, John.
Good job. I'm not giving you a door, John. You got to work harder. Yeah, that didn't break my brain. That just made me want to ban you. That's all.
Oh my God, so good. He's just too good. You can't beat him. God bless.
Absters, haha, just cheap viewers who also do art commissions, and yeah, I got nothing. Well, you're in the right place, Abster, because we got nothing either.
Yeah.
We scheduled out a format for the show. We still got no idea where we're going. So I was just
It's okay, Astros. You didn't immediately try to sell us cheap viewers, so we'll keep you around. We appreciate you. Thank you for finding your way in. I also do art commissions, but only by Photoshop shit art. That's what I do.
Oh, we got Karrison and Ignacio. Y'all are both getting peppercorns in your fanny packs. Have y'all tried peppercorns?
Excuse me. Bum bags?
Bum
I like
bags.
bum bags better.
Bum bags. We can't beat up on the homeless. That's a derogatory term. We'll get canceled over here in the States. So you're not allowed to say
excuse me.
bum.
They prefer unhoused.
Unhoused. Where does the term? What's the etymology between bum and homeless? I know bum is like an old timey 1920s fucking dust bowl, insult. But I'm like, how did they get to bum? How does bum, the word that's associated with people who don't have a home?
Well, I think bum is also interchangeable with people who don't work.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's also that too. You can be homeless and just be without a house but still working.
Yeah.
I think that the bum it kind of coincides with lazy. That's the only way that I've ever heard it when it's not referring to an ass is literally just like lazy bum or something like that.
No, it's one of my favorite things in the world because well, Absters, well, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoyed delicious Tales with Tits. Come back, by all means, brother, come back.
Am I able to unfollow and refollow anytime I want to see a Tales with Two Titties?
Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, you can. It doesn't delete your mod powers or anything like that. I found that out. If I were to time you out, it would take away your mod powers, but I think you can unfollow. Yeah, because Vicer used to do it all the time. So yeah, you can definitely unfollow and then refollow. You'll be fine.
I'm
sure that was interesting. It was. I know. Like,
You're going to be saying that a lot if this is your first time in, Absters. I'll tell you. I will let you know that now.
Yeah.
Well, I have looked at the list of shit that we have planned, and I know that we won't get to half of it, but it'll all be interesting.
Oh, definitely. Kerrison, we can't rebrand again. Like, have you tried Pepper Nugs? It says 12 in their bum bag. We're rebranding. Like, Kerrison,
Nope,
I want you to take the channel point redeem icon, and I want you to put a butt on the front of it. Like, oh Lord, Beef, we got to keep moving here. Beef, you had told me that there's something that you were teaching your children. Can you go ahead and elaborate what you're teaching your children?
This is going to be a very quick one. Because I don't teach my kids anything. I don't want them to be smarter than me.
No,
that's the way it goes.
Just you let them figure out their way through the world. You know,
we got to keep the hierarchy going.
Yeah.
The most that I teach them about anything is I let them sit behind me on the couch while I make my Photoshop arts.
I was gonna say,
as I've come to talk to them, call them now the photo sharts.
I was gonna say, do you let them watch an R-rated movie, the first R-rated movie being Red Dawn, like with the first 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes opens up with a rape scene, like
oh no,
that's how you get them. Like that'll make you an adult real quick.
The first R-rated movie I watched with Gustavo Octavius Beef was he turned 13 and we watched Deadpool.
Okay, I mean that's fair enough. At this point, especially if he's going to public school, it's nothing he hasn't heard.
Right, and and Jackson Beef is on the spectrum, so he's 12, but he's not quite actually 12. So I mean, probably at 15, I'll go through and we'll introduce him to Deadpool's, and absolutely ruin the rest of his life.
Oh man, you are. Absters, Redeem, say something nice about anything. I just like praise. Beef, do you have anything you want to praise? Do you have your maybe your wife or your children? Is there a moment that you would like to deliver praise to?
I will tie it in with the story.
Yeah, go for it.
Six, if there is anything, like if there is any game or physical activity you think I could teach my children, what would that be?
Backup hip hop dancing.
Close.
Capoeira choreography.
We did bring out the cardboard floor mat and put it out in the road so I could do my leg swingies and my back flippies.
Looking like Pat Patterson doing the spinneroonie, like.
Right, exactly. It's literally just me doing the Three Stooges curly shuffle and calling it breakdancing. So my kids, for some reason, I don't know where they picked it up from, have randomly decided that they really like basketball.
Oh, that's interesting.
So me, being the round mound of sound that I am.
The round mound of sound. That's what Beef said. Or the round mound of ground. Like
yes. The round mound of ground beef that I am.
The 90-10.
Yes. Fuck you, 70-30. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was waiting for him to correct me with the fat content.
Actually, probably if I went for the weight test, it'd probably be closer to 55-45. But we'll see how that goes.
Lord.
No, me, the round mound of ground that I am teaching my children basketball, which is the most whitest, fattest dad thing I can think of. Is that I'm the one teaching them basketball.
The Beef's out there in a rocker, and he's like, "Bring the ball to daddy." Like.
No, it's one of the weird things. I know the mechanics of lots of sports. I know the answers for how to do things. I just can't do it myself.
Yeah.
So like everyone else who can't do, I teach.
Of course. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I'm working on getting them the mechanics of dribbling and pushing down with your arm and doing the ball to your side and everything like that. And proper shooting form and things. And they ain't getting it.
No.
They're picking.
They ain't getting it.
No, they're picking it up. They're actually making a lot of progress from where they were at. They're just now getting to where they can do a chest pass or a bounce pass. Mm-hmm. And Jackson made a basket yesterday, so
nice.
Yeah, and Morgan has got to work on coordination. She is not coordinated.
No.
And she gets that from her mom.
I was gonna say, gets it from her mother.
The Lady McBeef, not super coordinated at all.
I was gonna say, because Beef might be a big guy. He might be a round mound of ground, but Beef is very agile and dexterous.
Yeah. And sneaky. I'm very light on my feet when I need to be. I can sneak up on somebody, oddly, even though I'm 6'2" and 3 bills. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's just, I thought it would be a funny thing for you that you would get a laugh at me being the one teaching my children basketball.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like,
And we live in a cul-de-sac, and our neighbors saw us practicing dribbling and passing, and they said, you can use our hoop on our street anytime you want. Oh, excuse me. And so we've taken them up on that offer, and I can just imagine the owners of all the other houses in the cul-de-sac with their cameras out doing me trying to teach my kids how to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
And missing the first subsequent 7 shots.
Did you...
Literally, I put one up, brick it, and Jackson, go get that. Daddy meant to miss so you could work on rebounding.
I was gonna say, did you do the customary dad thing and slam dunk on them? Like...
No, because the road is cracked enough.
Yeah. Because he's fat, guys. That's the joke.
He's fat.
Oh, Lord. It was like...
Oh, well, there you go. That's what I've been teaching my kids. I've been attempting to teach my kids how to play basketball. The best that YouTube can teach me how.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm assuming you guys are doing a lot of horse.
We have not. No.
Really?
We are not.
Really?
It's literally just dribbling and passing right now. We just started shooting yesterday, and I've still got to get Morgan to where she's coordinated enough to jump and shoot at the same time, and and also hit the rim at all. So we're working our way there.
So what you're trying to say is Morgie is not going to try out for the WNBA anytime soon.
Well, she's got to work on her coordination. She's almost there. We're getting closer and closer. So, Absters, that's the redeem for your say something nice. My kids are very persistent, and they're sticking with it, and I'm proud of them for continuing to try, even though they are objectively bad at it right now.
Great praise. Absolute great praise. Like, for those that do not know, me and Carrison, we are in the process of moving. We're moving away from Florida.
Oh, God bless you guys.
It's the end of an era. This chapter is closing. Been in Florida for...
Oh, okay. That's the way you're going with that. I thought you were like, oh, it's the end of an era. We're breaking up. This is the final straw. Everything out the window. Fuck all this noise. We're moving. It's been miserable. I hate it.
Yeah,
we called it quits.
That's exactly what I would do. Break the news out on my Sunday morning stream with my brother. Like, that's the appropriate place for it. But no, we're moving out of Florida. We're getting out of Florida. By next week, we'll be in a different state. We'll be in Alaska. We're gonna resettle to Alaska. I decided that 6 months of darkness sounds absolutely tremendous to me. So, like, if you guys have any tips about,
you're selling me.
I was gonna say, if you guys have any tips about deep ice fishing, by all means, flood chat with all of your advice. Like.
All right, so if you're going to Alaska, you better get used to frozen poop buckets.
No, that's okay though. That's fine. Like, it makes for good kindling.
I mean, instead of being a pool man, you can be the guy who rides the truck around to empty out people's frozen poop buckets. It's a real thing.
Really?
Look it up.
No, look it up.
It is too fucking cold in Alaska for them to have indoor plumbing in a lot of places. So they have poop buckets that need to regularly be dumped out in some areas. Yes.
I thought in the summer Alaska gets up to like 70, sometimes 80 degrees. Like
on occasion, and probably much more often now thanks to global warming.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I mean that is a thing out there. There are even if it's in summer, Think of 9 months at a time when you can't use indoor plumbing.
That's okay. Like, that's fine. We'll just, again, we no different than here in Florida. We just shit in a bucket and throw it out in the road, you know? So.
I mean, it's accurate. And also, you could start streaming it. Hey, look at me shit and throw it out into the woods. We're going full feral on Twitch.
Well, the good thing would be is, like, even if I did shit in a bucket and throw it out in the road, it would fix the fucking potholes that are all around fucking Florida over time, you know? Like, we'll just fill it in.
John, well played there. 6 bought moving boxes, but they're really hard to fill. He probably should have gone with stationary ones.
I don't have a lot of boxes, actually. It's like
you don't have a lot of shit.
No,
That's why.
well, I thought I didn't have a lot of shit. I have probably the most shit I've ever had in my life, like in the last, say, like 5 years or so, because, like, I don't know if we can get it on the webcam. I don't think it's going to be able to see, but, like, right over there, that's all my stuff. That's my entire life, basically, in vacuum sealed bags. And we got 4 or 5 vacuum sealed bags of clothes, and then about 6 vacuum sealed Colombian bricks of magic cards, cardboard magic cards.
God. I saw those on the Discord. All I could do was shake my head.
Oh yeah.
6 vacuum sealed bags of magic cards. You can smell that.
Oh, it's terrible.
There is a stench of desperation and Magic Con that comes with that.
It's
I don't know how you have a girlfriend, honestly.
I question the same thing on a semi-regular basis. Like, but Beef, getting to the topic, and chat, if you want to interact too, here's your chance. This is your chat interactivity portion. Like, Beef, what is the worst part of moving? Like, what do you hate the most about moving? And I'm sure there's just a litany of different things to decide and choose, because Beef's moved around. Beef's been around. Like, I would say Beef has moved more than I have.
Oh, yeah, because you get like, oh, hey, look, my parents' house. Can I stay here for several years at a time?
Well, I was invited every single time. So what am I supposed to do? Turn down a fucking blessing and a boon? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't paying rent.
And this is the one who says he's not the favorite. Whatever. Fuck you. No, I have moved a lot. Yeah, no, I have been to several. Even when I was going to university, I went to the University of Florida. I moved 3 times in like 2.5 years when I was in Gainesville. So shit. I understand. I know.
Yeah, no. I just want to draw. I want to draw I want to contest what Beef said. Beef said that he moves around a lot, and yet his webcam. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes, I understand. I know where we're going here. Let's see. The thing I hate the most about, I think it's the pressure. It's the pressure of, hey, you got to get all of your shit packed up. Make sure you don't miss any of your shit. Get it into the truck and get it to your new domicile, and then get unpacked in a timely fashion so your life can reset.
Oh, yeah.
And you have to do it in a very specific time frame. Yeah. And I am a procrastinator. And I am never on time for fucking anything. So it is always, oh shit, the week, literally the day before we moved out of Florida and we moved up to Tennessee up here, and moved up to Hot Dogsville to start with before we made it to Nuggetsville. There's a lot of places in Tennessee named after food. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, oh yeah. Imagine that.
So right before we made it up to Hot Dogsville, the day before, we had to pack 3 bedrooms.
Oh, Jesus.
Tear down everything, get it all in the truck. We also had to settle a $2,000 bill with our divorce attorney.
Oh, you guys got divorced during moving?
No,
it was like, holy shit.
We had to get the lady McBeef divorced.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because she had had no contact with her ex for like 7 years. So he had just fucked off into the wind, and nobody knew where he was, so we had to get a divorce in absentia and complete the adoption process of Gustavo Octavia's beef.
Jesus.
Before we left Florida, which, by the way, the day before we left.
Oh, my God.
The day that we left, we're working on packing up the house. all of Dana's brothers are in there trying to tear shit down and help us move. Meanwhile, I'm laying on a bedroom floor that no longer has a bed in it with a pillow behind my head doing a phone interview so I could go to work at Best Buy in Hot Dogsville.
It's very specific.
I'm transferring jobs from the Best Buy in Syrup Soda up to Hot Dogsville, and it turns out that before we just transfer you over, we need to interview you for your $9 an hour job. Thanks for coming to Tennessee.
Oh my god.
So they're moving all of my shit while I'm laying on the floor talking on the phone, which I'm sure they appreciated.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, halfway through it, the lawyer calls and said, we need to settle this $2,000 bill right now, please.
Oh, Jesus. Lord.
Well, we had worked out a barter with them because they were trailer park lawyers.
Nice.
So instead of paying them $2,000 in cash, I brought them to the Best Buy, whipped out my Best Buy card, and said, "Hey, I'm going to kick this can down the road. This sounds like a future me problem." And I bought them $2,000 worth of laptop shit to pay off our lawyer bill.
Oh my god.
Literally drove to the Best Buy in the moving truck we're taking to Hot Dogsville. So it's the day of. This is how much of a procrastinator I am, and it just makes moving more and more stressful.
Yo.
I hate it. I hate having all of my shit in boxes. You feel pressured to get your life back in order and get all the shit out. I fucking hate moving.
Yeah, it's
even
the worst.
if I hate the place that I live in, which I currently do. This house sucks. However, I don't want to move.
No.
So I'm just going to live with it sucking for a while until we can find something better and then make myself move. We used movers last time. We paid $600 to have people move all of our bedrooms from our condo in Hot Dogsville to the house we're renting in Smoresna. Smoresna. So and it was worth every single penny, and it still felt like it fucking sucked.
Oh yeah, man. When you paid the movers, did they come and pack all your shit up, or did they just put it into the truck and then transport it?
They just picked up the boxes that we packed and put it into the truck and transported. But they did take apart all the furniture that we needed to move.
Oh, $600?
So
That's all it cost?
Well, this was also 8 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say it don't cost no $600 no more. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, no, I agree, but we will still use movers the next time if we ever manage to buy a fucking house and get out of this rental, which not sure we'll ever be able to.
Yeah, not particularly. Like, guys, if you like any of this, if you like what you see, if you see what you like, go ahead and drop us a follow. We do this every Sunday morning, like 8 a.m.
That's
EST.
right. And with new rule, every day we do the BroDown at 9 o'clock. Anytime that we do a show, we will be doing the casino directly at 9 o'clock EST. And by that, I mean I will be doing scratch-offs. We'll be doing scratch-offs live on the air. That's the casino that we're doing. Right now, I'm playing 100x the win. I could win up to $500,000 live on stream.
Very
and
nice.
if I do, you will never see my fat ass again.
Exactly, for sure. Beef's getting the money. He takes all your peppercorns and he's running. Like, Carrison, T-minus 10 minutes till casino time. That's correct. At 9 o'clock EST, on the dot, on the top of the hour, we're going to do the Peppercorn Casino quiz segment. We're going to change it around. We're going to start doing it more around 9 o'clock rather than the end of the show. Like, Carrison, we can set a countdown timer with Streamlabs in chat, right? I know. I don't know, but I assume that is the case, yes.
Well, Carrie-san, thank you for attending chat today and subbing. We do appreciate you. By the way, my sub is running out in 3 days. Just hint, hint. So, Carrie-san, we appreciate you showing up. Six and I were talking about it right before we went on the air. We want a countdown counter that is slot machine themed. We want it to be looking like a slot machine. And like, I don't know if there's some sound or siren. It needs to have the arm that pulls down every time like a thing clicks over.
Yep, get to work.
That's definitely what we want.
Get to work, Harrison. We want it before the end of the stream. Like,
make one in Minecraft and record that. And have it come to us, please.
Harrison, by I mean I can set it up for you. That's the truth. That's the rub.
Yes.
Like,
we do call that Egyptian tech support. That is 100% there. That is a great call. We appreciate you. You have earned your title as a producer. Good job, Carrie.
corrected the A producer, the ET, you know, like I was like, oh Lord. My worst part about moving is pretty much what Beef said. It's not so much because like me and Karrison, we did it a little bit differently because we know that we're pretty busy people. We know that we get wrapped up in a lot of stuff. Karrison is especially busy because she's trying to get her job squared away before she moves there. And there's a lot of what is it? Extracurricular learning, you know, like you got to do continuing ed basically before you actually take on the job.
I like how Carrie-san is pulling a Beef and laying on the floor on the phone doing continuing education and job interviews while Six is packing up the whole house.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, when I said packing up the whole house, like, my stuff, like, I packed up in pretty much a day and a half. So it wasn't, the magic cards took the longest amount of time. So it was just like, and I was going to go through them, but I very quickly into it, I realized this is not going to happen before we move.
So I'm going to also relay another part of my moving experience is I realized how much of the shit in the house doesn't belong to fucking me.
Yeah.
There's a thing, too.
Spoken like a true married man. There it is. Like, literally, Lady McBeef has, like, a bag of gum wrappers that she's had since the 4th grade. Like,
oh, I have, like, maybe 25% of a closet of clothes. And a desk and a computer, and then we have joint property, and that is the limit of what I have. When I moved from Chattanooga down to Sarasota, all of my shit fit in the back of my Ford Taurus, and 6 boxes and a recliner fit in Uncle Robert's truck that he just happened to be going through town in time for me to move. I had 6 boxes of shit, a 42-inch TV, a backseat full of clothes, and a Lazy Boy recliner. That was the entirety of my life property at the time. Yeah. And I think I have maybe added 3 boxes of shit to that since then.
Karrison, hey, I'm outsourced, cheap, and full of bad ideas. I wouldn't say bad ideas. Like a lot of the ideas that you come up with, we institute on the show for good reason.
I would like to point out, outsourced, cheap, and full of bad ideas is going to be the motto of the BroDown going forward.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That is definitely our 3rd t-shirt, so look out for that. It will be outsourced and cheap.
Yeah, we're going to bring on my Brazilian doppelganger and have him host the show now. Like, Drakir, we pretty much look the same anyway, so it's like, by all means, nobody will notice.
Six's Brazilian doppelganger, also known as Sason 2/3.
Yeah, Sason 2/3. Like, they speak Portuguese.
Ooh, dude, that sounds like a fun stream. Have you be a luchador with a mask on named Sason 2/3. There's a gimmick for you, dude.
2/3, like Tiny Blast, like. But we got 4 minutes to the Peppercorn Casino. I'll continue because we did it right, because we knew like we're gonna procrastinate. We knew we have streaming, we have business, we have things that we have to do. We're like, hey, let's start moving. Basically 2 weeks before we have to start moving, and just do a little bit each day, like rather than try to bumfuck our way in the last 3 days. And even despite like doing a little bit every day and making sure that we still have time for each other, making sure that we still have time to do the things that we want to do, it still ends up, you got 3 days left and there's a bunch of shit on the list that you haven't fucking completed. And I'm just like, God damn. Yeah. Like,
there's always something else coming up that you completely forget. Like, oh, did I go to Comcast and forget to cancel the cable?
Yeah, it's good you reminded me that I got to do that today. I was just like, shit. I haven't figured out. I was like, do they let you bring the router, or you have to turn the router in? Like,
you have to turn it in.
Oh, God damn it! I don't want to go through the whole rigmarole of like, because I like my router. The router I got works, so I'm just like. I'll probably just take it with me and then return it wherever we land. Like, because I did have, the last time I moved here into this layer, I had a router from Comcast that I was renting that I forgot to turn in, and I had it for about 16 months. getting charged $9.95 a month to not return it, and like literally Comcast is like 6 minutes down the road. Just never went around to it.
That's $300 you'll never get back.
Oh,
Congratulations,
yeah.
buddy.
You know, businessman. You know, business. Like it's like the time and effort it would take for me to go travel 6 minutes down the road. It was worth paying 16 months of $10 a month to have it.
I actually need to drop into Comcast too because whatever promo period I had on my internet expired, and I saw my bill. And I don't even pay for cable. I only pay for internet, and it went from $90 to $152. And it's like, oh, this shit's not gonna fly. Y'all need to give me the promo back, bitches.
Yeah, no, and that's the hard part too. Is like every year you have to call Comcast back and be like, I'm not paying $170 for fucking internet. So it's like if y'all can make this work, and then they give you $30 off, and they call it progress.
Right. And it's honestly, it's not even satisfying. Like anytime that you work out a deal with someone else to where it's like you've actually gotten a deal out of it, it feels good. Like you getting a deal for Murray, Sales. That felt good, right?
Yeah, no, not really, but it's fine.
But still, you feel satisfied a little bit. There is zero satisfaction anymore. You go into Comcast and you're like, you reduce my bill or I'll quit. And they're like, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Here's the newest block thing. We just changed the color on this router. It's white now instead of black.
Yeah.
We say it's got more power. We'll lock you into a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
And then you'll come back another year and do it again. And because we know that we've got you by your fucking balls and there's no competition in town. And it's like, it's not satisfying for anybody to negotiate with cable companies.
No. Well, that's the hard part too, is that like, especially here in the States, like there are other cable companies, but they're few and far between. So basically the only cable internet that's reliable, quote unquote reliable, is Comcast, is Xfinity. And so it's just like, you don't really have very many options. Like me personally here down in Florida, like it's cable internet or DSL. And I was like, I ain't doing satellite now with streaming. It's too unreliable. I was like, I have to plug my Ethernet cable into the router itself. So I was like, we can't do satellite. And that is also probably maybe going to be an obstacle moving to the new place. Cause I was like, if they do not have a cable outlet, it could be the nicest fucking apartment in the world. I'm not going there. Cause I was like, this is a streaming career now. I was like, I have to have reliable cable internet.
Well, and it's an even more vicious cycle every time I go to update my phones. Not for the phone service, but for the cable service. Because I go to Verizon. We just got the brand new iPhones a few months ago. And the first thing they said, hey, would you like to bundle Verizon Fios and internet into your Verizon? Yes! Yes, I fucking would. Give it to me now. Please, please. Can you get me rid of Comcast in all of its forms right now? And they type in my address and they go, nope, don't have it in your area yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Motherfucker. It happens every single 2 years that we go to update our phone, or 3 years, or however often we do it. And they always tease us with, would you like Fios? And then they're like, yes, I would. And nope, we still don't have it in your area.
You don't get it. You're not allowed.
Motherfucker.
Carison, seis is 6 in Portuguese too. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Brazil speaks Portuguese.
Well, I know a handful of phrases in Portuguese, and that's about it. That's how I bumblefuck my way through Rio de Janeiro. But Carison, you are correct. It is time for the Peppercorn Casino. Like, by all means, we'll do this. Come over here. Beef, do you want to shill the Peppercorn Casino while I'm doing this, or
I mean, just play the transition and let's roll.
All right, okay. We'll come over here, do that, do this, and then switch it over to this. That's right, guys. We are in the Peppercorn Casino. We got to get you some music for the background. There it is. We're in the Peppercorn Casino. Bada bing. Beef has put up a prediction. Beef, you want to do the shill? Because I don't want to talk over you.
It's time for the Peppercorn Casino. The casino is open, guys. Today is going to be, actually. And what we've got is 10 questions. 4, 6, and it's really 10 statements. Hey, look, my camera corrected. Great job.
I know, it switches over. It's the scene.
We have 10 statements for 6 involving things that he probably should know about, things that he has enjoyed in his lifetime. And there is one inaccuracy in every single statement. 6's job is to find what that inaccuracy is.
Very good.
So how many actuallys will 6 get right? You can either bet on exactly 6, more than 6, or less than 6.
Correct.
And to spur things along, I will always bet on 6. In this instance, it will always be 5,000 of York's peppercorns.
That is correct, guys. You can gamble your channel points for the opportunity to win more channel points. It doesn't have to be 10. It could be however many that you got. You can push all your chips in. It's totally fine. By all means, go big or go homeless.
How confident you are in 6 getting these very precise, nitpicky, nerd statements correct.
Nerd.
There is one nerd statement, full-on nerd the whole way through. It is very exact. I think these are the best looking backgrounds that I've done in a minute.
Ah, for sure. The man is branding himself one way or the other,
Oh,
stealing
yeah,
everybody's
100%.
assets.
And by the way, every single answer has to start with the words, actually.
All right.
So,
I'll forget it by question 4. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'll remind you, and then
Mhm.
I'll make you do it again, or else I didn't hear you.
All right.
mean,
You're
that's-
gonna do the stern Alex Trebek, like.
Right, the stern Alex, the angry Alex Trebek. That's what you're gonna get. And that man's Canadian. I don't know if he could actually have gotten angry.
I don't know. I heard, well, not as bad as Pat Sajak, but I had read before that Alex Trebek was kind of a sarcastic asshole. He was a snarky asshole. And so.
I mean, fantastic. I love the idea of my super smart game show host being a sarcastic ass.
That's true. Like, I'm a fan of it. That's true.
I was a big fan of Alex Trebek. I like Alex. He seemed like he was a nice dude, and it's probably because he was Canadian.
Probably.
But, I mean, that's also why Pat Sajak just seems like an asshole anytime you
yeah.
see him. He just gives off natural asshole vibes,
Yeah.
and that's probably because he's a Republican.
Yeah, and an asshole. Like, so,
And a
you know,
drunk.
weirdly enough, people who give off asshole vibes, usually assholes. Like,
So I do think starting every week until you figure out why things are broken, you need to just accidentally play the Peppercorn Casino intro at the beginning of the show, and the camera will correct itself because it's right now. It's working now, buddy.
yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. So
right,
have
so-
we
so-
have we vamped enough? Is everybody locked in?
The timer for the TPC, I don't see it because I had to get out of mod view there, so I
think
still
it's-
don't know how to work this shit.
I think it's over. I think you put it for 2 minutes because I was watching the bar go down. So.
I put it for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. But I think,
I will say the topics that we've got on there's a little left.
Okay.
The topics for actually tell me how confident you are in these. Maybe that can inform people. There's Mortal Kombat, obviously.
okay, I think I would be pretty good at that.
There's Monday Night Raw,
I think I'll be pretty good at that.
The Wizard of Oz.
I don't know, maybe not. It's like,
There's Predator.
I think I'll be all right at that.
Well, I should say it's Predator, comma, to catch a.
To catch up.
There's Halo.
Hold on, Beef. I'm giving you a door. Like, Beef's getting a door for that one. That was absolutely terrible. There we go.
No, Carrie-san, we do not have Amazon Prime anymore. We got out of the Amazon business. It's like, why am I continually paying you stuff for me to continue to pay you to give me more stuff?
Like,
So no, we got out of Amazon Prime, but we still use Amazon whenever 6 gives me a graphics payment.
yeah, exactly. I pay him in Amazon money, which he doesn't have anymore.
Which
So
I don't have it. Which I don't. I mean, at some like I bought a Philadelphia Eagles Christmas stocking. That's what I used the last money that he sent me for.
I reviewed that BroDown. I was listening to it, and it was like Beef said, he's like, what I did with my birthday money that you gave me, I sent Beef $114 because I sent him $100
Right.
for his birthday, and then we got 2 subs during his birthday stream, so I gave him the sub money. And he told me that, during that stream that he bought a Philadelphia Eagles Christmas stocking, and I was like, for $114?
No,
I was just like, holy shit, man.
no, it was like $25. It was on sale because it's after Christmas.
Okay.
It was like 4 months after Christmas, so it's really on sale.
Oh, yeah.
How about Gremlins? How do you feel about Gremlins?
I think I'll do okay with Gremlins.
I mean, we did have a hand-stitched blanket from Mall that was
we did.
Gizmo.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
So,
it
I
was all
mean,
over
yeah,
the
on
place.
point there, Mall. God bless you. Love you. How about Doctor Who?
I think I know a lot more about Doctor Who now than I did before. That's for damn sure.
Well, now that you've actually started watching some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last two are going to be Men in Black
I'll be okay there.
and Me.
Probably get that one wrong. Yeah,
Touchy,
definitely.
I don't know. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna smoke it, except for the last question about my brother.
I understand. I fully get it. I think the casino is closed. All the bets have been placed.
Very good.
We got a bunch of peppercorns probably in the kitty. I don't know. I can't see it. I don't know how any of this shit works.
Karrison said, "Oh, okay. Well, you can use ours not without a price. Like we're gonna charge him for each order."
I mean, you still haven't started paying me for the peacock you asked me to get, so that way you can do it commercial free. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we watched one show through Peacock, and then I totally forgot. So.
Well, you can go back and finish St. Denis Medical, which I think is what you're watching, and start watching Iron Chef. You can watch that too. I mean, there's that.
Don't you 555 come on now? Like it's too early in the morning. Beef,
It's frustrating because Iron Chef, it's the unlicensed music one, so it's not the hidden music that Iron Chef used to have, and it really misses some of its punch.
Oh, speaking of punch, Beef, let's get this show on the road. Let's do the Peppercorn Casino.
All right, no more vamping. 6. In the first Mortal Kombat game, a player can unlock Reptile as a playable character if they achieve a double flawless victory in single-player mode on the pit stage and finish the match with a fatality. If there's also a silhouette flying past the moon.
Okay.
Find the inaccuracy.
Okay, it is Reptile. That's true. I'm not.
Reptile.
It is single player mode.
I like that the first thing you went is, it is Reptile. I literally have a picture of Reptile on the thing in Mortal Kombat 1.
Shut
Great
up.
deduction there, Sherlock.
Shut up. I don't know if it's single player mode actually though, because I think you can get it on 2-player mode. I'm not sure. Finish the match with a fatality. I think that's right. And the silhouette flying past the moon. I think that's right too. There does have to be a silhouette flying past the moon. I'm gonna say. Oh man, I think it is double flawless. I'm gonna say single player mode because I think you can unlock Reptile in 2-player. I could be wrong, but I think it's single player mode. I think that's the inaccuracy.
What's your answer?
Actually, it's not the single player mode. I think you can get it in 2-player mode.
I like it. You completely forgets the premise of the first question.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, you could not play as Reptile in Mortal Kombat 1. You could only fight him.
Oh, you could unlock as a playable character. Get the fuck out of here!
He was not a playable character.
That's
Everything
true.
else in that statement accurate. You could only fight him.
That's true. Okay, Beef got me. Beef. Okay, he's gonna be a son of a bitch bastard pedant about this. Okay.
This was supposed to be the easy one.
I know. That's not good. We're off to a bad start.
0 for 1 there, Bubby. Good job. All right, let's see if you can pick this one up, huh? The Monday Night Raw from January 19th, 1998, which included the epic confrontation between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mike Tyson, is the most watched wrestling TV show in history.
I know it was a very epic and iconic episode because basically a lot of people contend that it kicked off the Attitude Era, essentially.
It fully launched the popularity of the Attitude Era and catapulted Steve Austin into the stratosphere to win the title at the next WrestleMania.
I remember watching that while it happened. I remember watching it live while the segment actually occurred. I didn't really feel like it was that, because basically Mike Tyson gets in Stone Cold's face, and then Stone Cold pushes him, and then Mike Tyson pushes him back, and that's the entire segment. That's all that happens.
But there's chaos. There was people getting in between each other. Vince was trying to kick Austin on the floor. Steve is flipping him off from the ground. It was a lot of interest, and it felt like something that wasn't supposed to happen. And you have a better frame of reference for Mike Tyson now than you did when you were 13.
That's true.
I don't think you were watching a whole lot of boxing as a teen.
No, the only reference from Mike Tyson I had during that time was the Nintendo's Mike Tyson Punch-Out. So
Punch-Out, yeah. Which they had to take him out of it after the rape charges.
Yeah, like they dropped him straight out of it for generic Super Macho Man. Like,
yeah, was it Super Macho Man or was it Mr. Sandman?
I think it's Super Macho Man. I think he's the new.
I thought it was Mr. Sandman, but I could be wrong.
I think I think Mike Tyson is a religious guy. He punches people in the face.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, you're right. That's a good one.
That took me a minute, John. That took me a minute. Hold up, I'll give you a door for that one because I'm gonna eat his children. Because at first I thought, oh, John, that's not a very good pun, but then I realized he's doing a pun about how Mike Tyson talks.
See, because he's got a lisp.
No, yeah. You get a door, John. We're showing you the door. There it is, right there, John. I'm gonna say the inaccuracy here, though. It's not the most watched wrestling TV show. The most watched wrestling segment was "This Is Your Life" with The Rock and Mankind. So I'm gonna say that's the inaccuracy. Actually,
I'll give it to you. You were right for the wrong reason.
Really?
The most watched wrestling TV show in history was the February 5th, 1988 Saturday Night's Main Event with Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
Still?
Where they did the fake referee angle. That show, 33 million viewers.
Holy shit. Wow.
It had almost 25 million more viewers than This Is Your Life.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you have to do for like viewer inflation because they only had 13 channels back then. So it's like, you know.
This was NBC in the 80s. So, I mean, it was still network. They did have cable at that point. But yes, no, that you are correct. That was the inaccuracy. You're wrong for why. But I'll give it to you. It's nice if you can come in and put in something where, okay, this is why it's wrong, but yeah, as long as you get the segment that is inaccurate, I'll give it to you. You're 1 for 2.
Ah, very good. Look at us. We're winning. This is what winning feels like. Harrison, thanks for adding that quote of beef to me. You were right for the wrong reasons. I feel like that is a pretty commensurate, accurate summary of the show.
That is a common occurrence here on the show. That's right. It goes right along with confidently incorrect.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're on the board. The Harrison, widely applicable quote. I agree. I know. Yes.
All right, 6. One of your favorite things ever, The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, of course. I love it. Absolutely. Especially the coin pusher, the Wizard of Oz machine. A huge fan. Can't get enough of it.
I do play the Avengers coin pusher. That's like the only thing we play when the Lady McBeef and I go to the arcade.
Oh.
We have a stack of cards from the Avengers push machine because you can't get Thanos anytime. He's fucking rare. So he's the one that gives you the 3,000 ticket bonus.
Fucking nerd.
In L. Frank Baum's, is it Baum or Baum? I can never remember that right.
Baum.
Whichever way is most inaccurate. Let's say that in L. Frank Baum, the wonderful Wizard of Oz, Dorothy acquires a pair of ruby slippers after accidentally killing the Wicked Witch of the East. These slippers are ultimately the method by which she returns to Kansas.
Ooh, okay. I feel like the Wicked Witch. I feel like the Wicked Witch is the Wicked Witch of the West. I don't think it's the East. I think the East is the good one, not the bad one. If it's not,
there are 2 wicked witches.
Yes,
there's 2 good witches and 2 wicked witches.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not 2 wicked witches. There's 2 witches. Actually, there's 2 witches, not 2 wicked witches. If it's not that, then maybe it's the title, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. I don't think it's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. I think it's just Wizard of Oz. Fuck, man, this is a hard one.
These are all hard, buddy.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. Actually, I believe it's the Wicked Witch of the West, not the East.
Actually, this was from The Wizard of Oz, the movie. L. Frank Baum's book, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Dorothy's slippers are silver. instead of ruby.
Really? I've never read the book. So,
Yeah, in the book, the slippers are silver.
Oh,
so there is.
son of a bitch.
You mentioned the title. I thought you were on the right track.
Oh.
The title is of the title of the book.
Oh, son of a bitch. Karsten
So
said
they were
nice
silver
one.
slippers. Yeah. No, there's the Wicked Witch of the East, which is the one that she dropped the house on. The Wicked Witch of the West is the one in the picture. And then there's the Good Witch of the North, which was Glenda. And then the Good Witch of the South, which is named Daisy May.
Daisy May. I knew he was going to do it. I knew it. I was like, he's going around the compass rose. He's going to do a Southern joke. It has to happen. Like,
It was either going to be Daisy May or Amber Lynn. I wasn't sure which way I wanted to go.
Karsten said, nice one. So sneaky. Karsten is a huge trivia enthusiast. So, like, basically,
Yes,
the
I kinda
Peppercorn
figured
Casino. Yeah, the Peppercorn Casino has become her favorite segment.
maybe Karsten does the next actually. I mean, who knows?
That sounds good to me. I'm like, get her ass in here. All right, so that's another one we lost.
All right, so you're 1 for 3. You're great record so far. You should know Predator. You're a man's man.
I am a man's man. That is correct. Look at me. You can tell.
All right, 6. In the movie Predator, aside from being just generally cool,
Yeah, oh yeah.
it is notable in other ways. It was #1 at the box office for its opening weekend. It won an Academy Award for visual effects and has the notable privilege of being the only movie to feature 2 future governors, both Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura.
This is interesting. Well, also what is interesting is John saying the Wizard of Oz really let himself go after the movie ended up the Wizard of Kilograms.
Yeah, so he went from the Wizard of Ounces to the Wizard of Kilograms.
Oh, John. Whoa, that's another door. Yeah, you're getting 2 doors, buddy. 2 doors, buddy. Hey, what's going on, turnips? I ain't got time to read. Jesse Ventura, probably. Oh, yeah.
I ain't got time to read. But no, Jesse Ventura does have time to read, but it's only conspiracy theories.
No, you know what, actually, turnips? At first, I thought you were just doing, you were making a joke about Jesse Ventura, but you were actually quoting the movie Jesse Ventura,
Right.
and then you're getting a door, turnips. That's a door. You can see yourself out. Jesus Christ. Y'all are absolute fucking degenerates.
I swear, the people we attract to this show, who'd have thought?
The best line of Predator, by the way, unrelated, when the Predator takes off his mask and Arnold's
Yep.
like, "You are one ugly motherfucker."
Yes.
Absolute best. I feel like it did win an Academy Award. I don't know if
Okay.
it was for visual effects though. I'm not sure. Visual effects, is that just like
Okay.
practical?
Dude, you remember this movie.
Yeah.
What other thing would it win an Academy Award for if it wasn't visual effects?
Well, writing, obviously, screenplay. Like,
Oh, no, best actor. You're right, yeah.
and it was funny, too, because I know in the early drafts of the Predator was supposed to be Jean-Claude Van Damme, and, like, he showed up to the movie and dressed out, and then they fired him from the show. They fired him from the movie because Jean-Claude Van Damme was bitching too much about the actual suit.
Well, I mean, that suit looks hot as hell, I do understand. But also, how can you see him do the splits if he's dressed as the Predator?
Exactly, for real. Like, I think Jean-Claude Van Damme would have been a good Predator, but I don't know. It's like, I think the one that they chose worked.
He doesn't say anything, so maybe that would be Jean-Claude Van Damme's
Yeah.
best acting role.
I feel like it did win an Academy Award. I feel like it probably was #1 at the box office when it came out, because, I mean, that genre of movie was really hot during that time. So, like, anything Arnold, or even Jesse Ventura during that time, would have sold
Yeah.
tickets. So,
Yeah.
but I feel like the misnomer here is the 2 future governors. I feel like there's another movie out there that has 2 future governors in it. So I'm gonna say, actually, I think there's another movie that has 2 future governors.
You are correct. The other 2 movies that also have 2 future governors are The Running Man and Batman and Robin, which both also have Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura.
No, really? Oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Like, I was like, I know The Running Man, definitely, but I forgot that he was in, Jesse Ventura was in Batman as well.
Yeah, Batman and Robin. He was one of the thugs playing like a poker game, I think, at some point.
Okay, good. Well, because I was trying to think of what the other movie that had 2 future governors in it, and I was just like,
Running Man and Batman and Robin.
I was like, it's Pat with Al Franken and somebody else, like, you know? I was like, I couldn't think of it.
Well, you know, because they both famously appeared in Coneheads together.
Yeah, exactly. So that was just like shit.
So, but there you go, 2 for 4, very good. You were able to actually that one out. Good job.
Very good.
We
very
played
good.
a lot of fucking Halo, so I mean, you should be able to get this one, right?
I think I haven't read any of these except for the Doctor Who one, because I was looking over that one when I was pondering it, and I was just like, Karrison, do you know what this is? And it kind of stumped her for a minute, but she has a theory.
All right, the title of the Halo series refers to the Halo Array, a series of colossal ring-shaped superweapons built by the Covenant to destroy their enemies and assert control over the galaxy.
Okay. Zeta says he thinks he knows this one. Zeta, you can post your answer in chat. That's fine, brother.
No side seating. No, don't help him.
You can backseat me all you want, Zeta. It's fine. Like
This is for valuable peppercorns. Don't cheating.
Okay, they are colossal ring-shaped super weapons, and to destroy their enemies and assert control over the galaxy. I feel like, or wait, no, hold on, side seating, lol. Like, yeah, side seating.
Yes.
It's
It's not even back seating. They have to sit up front with 6 and physically move his hand like they're teaching him to drive.
all right. When what stepped out of me originally was like, I thought it wasn't built by the Covenant, though. I thought it was built by the Flood. But then I was just like, no, maybe it was built by the Covenant because they knew that the Flood would take over, basically, if the Flood go unchecked. So, oh, man, bum bags only. So, fuck, man. Assert control over the galaxy? I think it's just a last-ditch effort. I think it's just there in case the Flood get too strong. I don't think they're trying to assert control over the galaxy. But I could be wrong, man. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say actually, it was built by the Flood. I don't think that's right, but I'm gonna go with that.
Dude, the Halos were built to destroy the Flood.
I know, that's what I thought. So I was just like, this doesn't make sense.
But they still weren't built by the Covenant. They were built by the Forerunners. So you got it right for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, Zeta said Forerunners. Okay, all right. See, I was right. I knew what I was talking about. Thank you.
Yeah, the entire game, the Covenant are seeking the Halos, and they are designed to destroy the Flood, but they were built by the Forerunners. So there you go.
Very nice.
But you got enough of it right to get partial credit. You're 3 for 5.
Very good. Karrison, didn't we play a Halo arcade game on our trip? We did. We went to Universal and
with the live shooty guns.
The live shooty guns. Yeah, it's a complete rip-off though, man. Absolute rip-off. Like, especially because those guns, they do not feel like they don't feel good, man. They feel like they've been beat down by the European tourist children.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, 100%. Or the same thing would happen whenever you play Time Cop, and you've got to stomp on the pedal to come out, and those things would never work after the first 2 months of in-service.
No, oh god, no. Not one bit, like, by any means, like, and by all means, guys, if you like what you see, if you see what you like, go ahead and drop us a follow. You know, we do this every Sunday. Like, we're shilling. That's the shill. We're doing a shill here. Look at that. I have my monitor in my webcam and everything. That's fucking professional. Terrible.
All right, Sixy, it's halftime. You are 3 for 5. You are perfectly on pace to get exactly 6 correct once again. Are you ready to continue?
Yes, I'm ready. Why did you put a
I was waiting for you to react, son of a bitch. I said something, so do something.
I was just like, why is he putting a long dramatic pause here? I was just
I was waiting for you to say something about always getting exactly 6 correct or something like that.
Well, Karrison, thank you for the 6 bits. Good mini show, of course. You know, we got to try to, we need more followers. We need people to follow. Hit the follow button. Join us.
Also subscribe. Subscribe for you, subscribe for me.
Yes, follow, subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, tell everybody, do the social things.
Right, give 6 a sub to his own channel.
Yes.
Can you do that? All right. It may seem like a job that requires no training, but Krusty's past, present, and hopeful sidekicks all attended Ivy League schools. Sideshow Bob went to Harvard, Sideshow Mel went to Cornell, and Cecil, Sideshow Bob's brother, went to Princeton.
Oh, this is hard.
Princeton.
Princeton.
Right.
I feel like I would love to lean on Freddie Dingo for this because I feel like he would knock it out of the park. Ivy League schools, Harvard, Cornell, Princeton. I do feel like Sideshow Bob went to Harvard. Sideshow Mel, I don't know if he went to Cornell though. Cecil, I think he did go to Princeton.
By the way, this is my favorite picture of Krusty's interactions with his sidekicks, just shoving Bob out of the way.
Yeah, of course.
Loved it.
I feel like it's a great summary for the Brodown every week when we let Beef crack the mic.
That has always been something I've always, like a low-key thing that I found super funny, is the head guy beating up on their minions. I've always loved that for some reason.
I'm gonna say actually, I don't think Sideshow Mel went to Cornell. I think that's gonna be my answer.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
Sideshow Bob didn't go to Harvard. He went to Yale.
Oh shit!
You were so close. You were one away, dude.
Damn, bro. I knew.
Sideshow Bob went to Yale instead of Harvard.
Harvard, Yale doesn't sound as good though. Harvard sounds
No, it
more,
doesn't. It really doesn't.
Harvard sounds more in line with Sideshow Bob.
Yale sounds like something you do to get your children to return to the trailer park for dinner.
Yeah, you gotta give good old Yale from the fucking porch.
Jim Bob, Billy, don't make me yell at y'all.
This is hard, man. Actually is like probably the hardest one.
It is a difficult quiz. I mean, actually is hard to do. I get it. You are 3 for 6 right now.
Oh, okay. We're a steady 50%.
Exactly halfway. Yeah, that's right. You're only half a nerd this time. Good job.
So I can only get one more wrong.
Yeah, if you get one more wrong, then you cannot get over 6.
Okay.
I think that's
I
think
can't
that maths out, but I don't fucking know. I'm tired.
I can't get 6 or above 6 if I get one wrong.
You can get 6 because there would be 3 left.
Oh
This is
yeah. Math.
Math, counting. All right. Mogwai are naturally affable, cute little creatures such as Gizmo. However, getting them wet causes them to multiply and turn into the evil, scaly creatures known as gremlins.
Harrison giving Beef a southern door. Yeah, a screen door that's had the hinges slammed off of it.
If it's a southern door, it has to be screen-based.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm 100% on board with that joke.
They are naturally affable. They are cute little creatures, just like Gizmo.
They are. They're objectively cute. Yeah.
I believe, especially in the first movie, I know getting them wet in the second movie, but I think I think if you feed them after midnight, not get them wet. So that's gonna be my answer.
Getting them wet causes them to multiply. Feeding them after midnight turns them into evil gremlins. I'll give it to you.
There it is.
That'll work.
Bada bing. We'll take it.
4 for 7. You're doing You're on the way. You still could succeed. 3 questions left. We are 4 for 7. You still might get more than 6.
All right. We're doing good here, guys.
Now, you are new to Doctor Who fandom, so let's see how you do with this one. In Doctor Who, the Doctor, a billion-years-old Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey, travels the universe with his trusty sonic screwdriver and his state-of-the-art TARDIS.
Okay, this is going to be the one that's going to make Harrison yank her hair out. Because, I had asked her last night, finally! I had asked her last night. I was like, you're a Doctor Who nerd. Where's the inaccuracy here? I was like, help me before I go on the show tomorrow. And we boiled it down. Okay, obviously he is the Doctor. He is a Time Lord. He is from planet Gallifrey. He does travel the universe. He does have a sonic screwdriver, and he does have a TARDIS. But our concerns were whether or not he is. Beef said no side seating.
Right, no side seating.
Turnip's the first one I know too. Oh shit, Turnips, you guys both know it then. Shit.
No, he said first one I know, Roo. So he's doing kangaroo speak there.
Like, I feel like it's either because Beef is being pedantic for actually. So it's either
That's what this quiz is supposed to be. It's nothing but pedantry.
it's either it's not state of the art because the TARDIS is technically it's a broken TARDIS. Even though it may have technological gizmos, it is a broken TARDIS, the one that the Doctor uses. Or it's a billion years old, because I think technically the Doctor is older than a billion years old. Karrison was telling me that he's a billion. And so, Karrison, show us your true nerd, Six. I don't. I feel like, actually, the Doctor is, he's older than a billion years old.
Actually, the TARDIS is old and broken down, and a very older model of the TARDIS. It is no way state of the art.
Fuck! Shit! I literally logicked my way through it and then immediately dismissed it. God.
No, the reason that he came across the TARDIS in the first place was because it was broken down in the garage for a busted chameleon circuit.
A busted chameleon circuit.
Yes, that's why it's stuck looking like a police phone box, which people of Britain have no reference for now besides the TARDIS itself.
Makes sense. Turnips, TARDIS is broken like my keyboard. Well, son of a bitch. Well, you didn't have to put it over your knee, Turnips. I was like, it's just one wrong trivia question.
So this one I actually took from the game show, actually on Dropout. Go watch them, support them. They're fantastic. When they had it, this was before the Peter Capaldi years where he got stuck in the living will of the Time Lords and became a billion years old. The original question was a 900 years old Time Lord, and that was grossly inaccurate.
Oh, yeah. Very wrong. Yeah,
so,
definitely.
No, but he is around a billion years old. There's like no official statement on it so far.
Gotcha. It was like,
But there you go. It was an old and busted TARDIS. You are, what is this, 4 for 8? Yes, 4 for 8.
4 for 8. So basically, I have to get the next two right in order to get
top
6.
out at 6.
Oh, the 60%, you know?
He found it in a London scratch. He did not. He was on Gallifrey when he first found it. That may have been retcon, but he was in Gallifrey running from the Time Lord.
Oh my God, we're gonna have a fucking Doctor Who off here between the nerds.
All right. In the story of Men in Black, Earth's clandestine defense against a galaxy full of strange civilizations and species. It starred Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith and featured Smith's first solo single post Jazzy Jeff called Men in Black, which earned him a golden raspberry at the Razzies.
Okay. All right. All right, Tommy Lee Jones, that's correct. Will Smith, that's right. All the plot, that's correct. Jazzy Jeff, and featured Smith's first solo single post Jazzy Jeff.
Yes, post DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Okay, so after his DJ Jazzy Jeff, which earned him a golden raspberry at the Razzies. Oh, I don't know. It's either first solo single post Jazzy Jeff, because I feel like Will Smith did have a single after Jazzy Jeff before Men in Black, and then it's either that or Golden Raspberry at the Razzies, because like I think that song was so goddamn popular. I don't know if it got a Razzie. Like, it wasn't a good song, but it was literally everywhere for a very, very long time.
Well, and you've done so well on these 50-50 propositions so far.
I know. That was just like, whoa. Karrison, and the timeless child theory does potentially affect his age.
Sure it does. Yeah, whatever. Everybody wants to forget Jody as fast as they can.
Karrison, you need to take a shower. I can smell the neck beard from you all the way over here. Like
it smells like desperation and Funyuns.
Actually, I'm gonna say it wasn't his first single post Jazzy Jeff.
Actually, it did not earn a golden raspberry. It won a Grammy.
Fuck. My God. Damn it. Like, shit, man.
You're not as much of a nerd as we thought you were.
No, apparently. I told you guys, I'm not a nerd. I just study them. I was like, I see y'all in your natural habitat. Like, I myself am not one of you. I'm too cool.
Frederick Dango in chat. Obviously, the Brits have a different musical taste than us. It's a banger.
It's
Men
a
in Black,
banger.
a banger. Men in Bangers. Don't look that up.
Zeta, how do you miss this? You shush it, Zeta. I learned your real name. Like, I'll dox you right here and right now.
It's okay. He's about to miss a question about his own brother. So
Yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. Yeah, oh yeah.
All right, 6. Last question. You cannot get you can actually not get 6, so less than 6 is your winner this week.
Nice.
But just for posterity's sake,
Sure.
your brother, confidant, consigliere, financial advisor, life coach, and general breakout star of your entire channel, Judgmental Beef,
So
has
humble.
attended multiple wrestling pay-per-views in his day, including a WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and 5 TNA pay-per-views.
Oh God, this is first of all, who? He's so humble, you know.
Right.
Confidant, concierge, concierge, like financial advisor, life coach, general breakout star. I mean, I can't argue with the general breakout star. People do. Beef does have a fan base now, so it was like.
Well, that's only for my photo sharts.
Okay, I know Beef has been to WrestleMania.
Okay, I was hoping you would get that one because you were there.
Yeah, I was there. So, like, I was like, and that WrestleMania sucked too. It was such a shitty WrestleMania.
It is like the second worst WrestleMania.
I was like, we saw Snooki live from fucking Jersey Shore.
So bad. And the one that we really wanted to see at the time was Daniel Bryan, and we got there like after the pre-show, and they had already put him in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. They canceled his match.
Oh Lord, I feel like we. Oh man, it's gonna be hard because like I feel like we haven't been to 5 TNA pay-per-views.
Well, you didn't go with me to a lot of them.
That's
we went
true.
to like a taping or two. I went to more pay-per-views than you because I was in Gainesville.
Okay, I know you've been to WrestleMania. I think you've been to SummerSlam and Survivor Series, and I think you've been to the 5 TNAs. I don't think you've seen a Royal Rumble, though. Like, I'm gonna, actually, I don't think you've seen a Royal Rumble live.
You are correct.
Yeah!
Very good. That is the only of the big 4 that I have not been to. It is on my bucket list. I want to go to the Royal Rumble. Very good. Well sussed out. You still failed.
I still failed. Yeah, exactly. For sure.
Good job. You got the last question, the hardest question of all, the one where you had to think about me, which is hard to do. I understand, and nobody wants to do that. That brought you to a very hearty 5 out of 10. Congratulations to everybody who bet on less than 6.
Oh, there it is. All right, let's answer the prediction real quick. Hold on, let me just bring this up real quick. Let me make sure the lo-fi is playing. It is. Okay. All right. How many actuallys will 6 get right? It is less than 6. So
let's see them results. Do all of them? No, they shouldn't go into the ether. Everybody should probably be betting less than 6. I don't know how he keeps getting exactly 6.
Bada bing, 6,666 peppercorns go directly to John. John, you voted against me. You doubted me. How dare you? How dare you, Jonathan?
Placing the bet that it would be less than 6 wins the entire pot. Wow. Congratulations, John. That group of peppercorns will definitely be used for a poetry slam redeem somewhere in the near future.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure. John, how many peppercorns do you got now? Like you must have a good amount. But John he's redeemed the poetry redeem twice, I think. So. Like, I don't know how many John's got nowadays. Carrison, this is also Beef's bio on old school Vegas shits. Yeah.
Right, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, consigliere, a general breakout of the channel. You're 100% right. I am the breakout star of old school Vegas hits. You're right.
Oh shit, John, you got 38K, so you're pretty close to the next poetry. I would recommend, John. I mean, you do whatever you want with your peppercorns. It's your channel points. It's your currency for the show. I would recommend you hold on to them because in the next couple of weeks we're going to be doing rollouts for all of the new redeem ideas that we have in store, and that actually does lead me to a segue a natural segue to beef, because we've been talking more and more, and this is just wall ball. We're just throwing it out there. Nothing set in stone. Like, we've been talking about what are we going to replace Pentiment with, you know? Because it's like...
and the answer we came up with is nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing can replace Pentiment. That's all there is to it.
Like, we don't want to be a channel where we stream games. I mean, maybe a one-off every now and then, that'd be cool. But like, we enjoy the just chatting format. So me and Beef, we enjoy not having to actually do anything other than say, all right, we're gonna write a couple of words down on our format and then skip all of them.
Yes, because we went through 9 different topics and we have been through 2 of them so far.
Yeah, for sure. And so I was thinking, because I was like, if we do a redeem like Pentiment, where it'll just be a redeem that says BroDown, and it'll be a very low cost. That way you guys can cash it in whenever you want if you feel like it. Like, I was thinking.
By the way, Freddy Dingo has already redeemed Pentiment for this episode, so get it loaded up.
Yeah, well, it's booted up. I did uninstall it from my computer, and oh my god, it felt so good to do it.
You need to get going. Let's start wrapping up with a new game Pence.
New
get
game
that going.
Like, I thought, I was like, okay, well, whatever game we play to replace it, I want it to be a game that Beef can actually play with me. Because Beef has had to do side seating for the last 2 years, and I feel like
side seating, yeah.
Like, and I feel like it would be fun for Beef, and it would be fun for us, and Beef would actually enjoy, playing a game rather than watch somebody play a game. So, I was thinking, especially
Hearthstone.
No, we will
Marvel Rivals.
No, especially
Overwatch 2.
Especially in a 10 to 20 minute format, because it's usually about 10 to 20 minutes when somebody redeems. I was like, Beef, maybe we should play Minecraft together, like, because it's an actual game that people like. So, that's a really important fact. Like, we did Pentiment for 2 fucking years. Nobody wanted it. Nobody liked it. And I was just like, maybe we do, no, Zeta wants Balatro. I know you do, you fucking cyborg. Like, the only problem with Balatro...
We played Balatro when it came out.
Yeah.
And y'all shat on it.
Yeah.
We had fun. No one else did.
Yeah, the only problem with Balatro, I thought about doing a Balatro run, but Balatro runs, they go anywhere from like 45 minutes to like 2 hours. So it's like, it's kind of hard to do a 10 to 20 minute thing. But I was just like, oh, John says Magic the Gathering Arena. Never again, John.
And Harrison backed it up. She wants Magic the Gathering Arena as well. They want to see me just absolutely cyborg you.
It will be a donkey show, and nobody will enjoy it. Like, literally,
or everybody but you will enjoy it.
Beef will blue screen of death my fucking computer again from having too many interactions with his fucking cards. And so I was thinking, I was like, okay, well, if we do Minecraft, 10 to 20 minutes, because, like, look, in 10 to 20 minutes, you can't get anything done in Minecraft. So it's a long-term investment. It would be something that we would do over a long period of time. Minecraft is a game that everybody knows and is pretty beloved. And Beef's son, like his actual son, Jax, loves Minecraft. So I was like, it would be...
all 3 of my kids do.
Oh, well, I was going to say, it'd be...
Even my adult child, yes.
It would be an even easier redeem.
Oh, speaking of, Gustavo, take Peach out, please. She needs to go out. Just run her outside real quick.
Look at that. He's holding court, commanded his officers.
Yes, well, Gustavo Octavius just came downstairs. It seems like he might be getting ready for church, but he's also wearing sweatpants and an orange tight-fitting T-shirt. I don't know if he's going to church today or not.
Well, I mean, you don't have to dress up for church anymore. I was like, who dresses up for church anymore?
Right. All right, so he's bringing Peach out. Okay, good. He's listening. I appreciated that. He's 20 years old and still listening to Pop Pop.
Yeah,
nice.
Okay, well, that's good. So that was my thought process. That's my logic. And just because I introduce it doesn't mean we're gonna do it. But
what do you think about this idea? What if we make it like a string of redeems? Like we make because you can't play 10 minutes worth of Minecraft. It's not worth it.
No.
What if, like, we make it 1,000 peppercorn redeem or 10,000 or whatever, and if it gets redeemed for 4 shows in a row, we'll do the next show of nothing but Minecraft.
Yeah, nobody's gonna pay 40,000 fucking peppercorns to watch us do one stream of fucking.
Well, I mean,
Minecraft.
but it doesn't have to be the same person. It can be anybody that's watching. If they want to do the Minecraft redeem, once we build up to 4 Minecraft redeems, we'll play an episode full of Minecraft, just 2 hours, you and me.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. I do like the fact Because I think Freddy, it's not a redeem, but he has certain sound commands, certain commands that you do exclamation mark, like, here, I'll show you about, we'll chill our shit while we do it. If you do this on Freddy's, he has certain ones that don't play until there are 3 other chat members who also redeem it. And so it's just like, that would be an idea, not an actual command. But maybe if 4 people or 3 people or more, that Beef throws it is, of course.
No, that was Karison. She did it.
That was Karison? Oh, thank you, Karison. For those that do not know, that is Beef's dossier. That's what the CIA has on him.
Right.
It might not
and
be
then we're going to add in consigliere and life coach and financial advisor.
It might not be a bad idea to have something where multiple chat members have to redeem it in order for it to happen.
Yeah, I think that might be the way to go because I do think we need more time. So maybe we'll do like a half show of Minecraft or an hour of Minecraft or a full show, something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're just wall balling. We're just, in chat, if you guys, outside of Balatro and Magic the Gathering Arena, if you guys have any ideas for what might be a good game for me and Beef to play for, I don't know, 10 to 30 minutes at the end of the stream, if y'all redeem it.
We should go back to Rip Out.
Oh, no, we're not doing Rip Out. We're not doing Maniac all over again, that's not, oh man, that was hilarious when we tried to play that game.
Well, I like how I suggested like years ago that, hey, we need to eventually play some games together. Mm-hmm. And I gave you a list of games to play together, and you went, no, this is all too expensive. We're not doing it.
No, none of it. No, it's like, if it's not $4 on Steam, I'm not doing it.
Right, if it's not free.
Yeah, exactly. So you guys, if you see the Discord link, feel free to pop on down to our Discord, and there is a thread on there called the BroDown. If you have any ideas or suggestions, let us know. Just drop it in there. By all means, me and Beef, we're always loitering the Discord basically to make fun of each other. So come and join us.
I lurk on my own Discord. That's the way it works. I lurk there until I can drop in whatever doorknob that gets 6-pissed at me.
Karison recommended a good one, fighting games. I mean, that's not a bad idea either. Because those can be very quick.
And suggested it. I have told you that I want just a random battle segment where we play fighting games on all random select.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
The problem is we own Street Fighter, and we played Street Fighter 3. I would have to download all of the emulation software again. I kind of agree. We're not paying $80 to do a segment of a show, and I don't buy console games anymore.
I mean, but we could have more than one. Like, one could just be like BroDown, and we do fighting games. And as John is saying, I've always enjoyed watching Beef struggle to help you with an in-game puzzle. We could do another one be a puzzle game, like the Pony Island.
Like Blueprints.
Or Blueprints. Blueprints
like
wouldn't be bad.
I brought to you before everybody else, and then all of a sudden everybody's on board the Blueprints train, and you're the one dragging your feet to get on board.
Oh yeah, definitely. Always dragging my feet. We'll start playing Blueprints in about 3 years when it's not popular anymore.
Right, exactly. When nobody cares for it, when you can take over the rankings as the #1 Blueprint streamer.
Thank you for redeeming the BroDown Pentiment, Freddy. How dare you? Like, you cretin.
I think the kids have started to come down. I think we have time for maybe one more topic. I do like that food Pretentious video.
Okay, we'll do it.
If you would like to play that, or we also do need to talk about you visiting Dad.
It's okay. We'll do the food video. I can talk about Dad any other time, so it's fine. It's not a big deal.
All right. Well, positive or negative? How did the end result go?
It was good. It was a good visit. Like nobody went to jail. Nobody raised their voice. Our father told an anecdote in which he threatened to punch a 15-year-old in the mouth. Like, so it's about right. It's about par for the course, And Karison got to pet the dog, bit the actual anthropomorphic football.
Oh, so you brought the missus to meet the family.
Yeah, I did tell her point blank. I was like, you do not have to. Because I told Karison in the beginning of this relationship, I was just like, look, I'm an unorthodox lover. I was like, I'm not a traditional kind of guy. I am immune true traditions, you know? Like I don't necessarily believe in them. I was like, I don't practice them. I'm okay if we have our own traditions and we build our own traditions, but I was like, the normal traditions that you would find in a normal dating relationship, you're not going to find them with me. So that,
all right, guys, somebody get onto the AI music machine and make Six a theme song. He's an unorthodox lover.
Karrison, she's adorably plump. Yeah, Karrison told me our father has a Chihuahua. And this Chihuahua has been morbidly obese her entire life. Her entire life. She is literally, you know, a Chihuahua is supposed to be like 8 pounds max. Bit is like 26 pounds. Like, it's so.
Yeah, Carrie-san, adorably plump is one way to say it. Another way to say it is dog abuse fat.
Yeah, oh god, she is just absolutely rotund and corpulent. Like, it is.
Oh.
She's super cute, but like because she's so fat, but it's just like, oh,
I mean,
Lord.
she went from Chihuahua to Chihuahua. I mean,
Freddie, a lot of 15-year-olds will deserve that in my experience. You are correct, Frederick. Teenagers, they got that sass, you know, like
they got the teenage sass.
And I had told Karrison from the beginning of this relationship, I was like, look, I will never force you to go to a family gathering. If for whatever reason you don't want to go to a family gathering, you do not have to go to a family gathering. Because I was like, look, I would not inflict my family on anybody. So let alone, you know, I was like, you don't have to. The same goes for me, though. For whatever reason, if I don't want to go to a family gathering, I'm not going. I was like, I'm to an age now. I don't need to impress the parents. I don't need to make good impressions. I don't need the father's permission. I don't need any of that. I was just like, I'm too old. I was like, I ain't got to put on airs. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to fucking do it. And I had told her, I was like, you do not have to come if you don't want to. And she's like, no, I want to come. I was like, okay.
Speaking of doing something he doesn't want to do, Karrison has redeemed in chat, say something nice about your dad.
Oh, Lord. Okay. The thing I'll say nice about our father, Pool Alpha, is like, and I told Karrison about it later. I was talking about it when we left. Pool Alpha, our father, like, he has almost
You keep saying that like it's half a prayer.
No, I know.
You keep saying it like our father.
It's half a prayer. Like,
our Father, who art in Port Haven.
Did I not play the... Oh, yeah, I forgot to continue playing the lo-fi. The thing I'll say nice about our father is that our dad has the exact same cadence and tone and delivery that I do. When Dad tells a story, he tells it exactly like I do. He puts the exact same emphasis on words and tones. And look, Dad dropped out of school in like the 6th grade, so he doesn't necessarily have the most academic intelligence. He's got a lot of real world hard knocks, kind of like a school of hard knocks intelligence. But Dad is also a storyteller. Dad is very good at telling a story. He knows where to grab you, he knows how to string you along, and he knows how to deliver on the punchline.
I like how all of Six's redeems for say something nice about someone else is, they're like me. That is 3 weeks in a row
It's
that
true.
someone does this say something nice redeem and you go, they're like me.
Yeah, it's true. I can't disagree, to be honest with you. Like, Beef, you got some scriptures? You want to read some scriptures for us?
He has bent his bow like an enemy. He has set his right hand like an adversary and slain all that were pleasant to the eye. In the tent of the daughter of Zion, he has poured out his wrath like fire.
That's right.
Lamentations chapter 2 verse 4.
I'm a huge fan of the Bible. Thank you for redeeming that, Beef, so you could do your own brother love voice impersonation.
I thought you were gonna do it, but I'll roll with my southern preacher.
I'll kick it to you. You can have it. That's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
I'm a big fan of the horrific apocalyptic descriptions in the Bible. Like, I love whenever the Bible starts describing the apocalypse, or when the Bible starts describing God being very angry. I'm a big fan of those. Those are my favorite parts.
Oh, speaking of signs of the horrific apocalypse.
Oh, yeah.
Joey,
Yeah.
where did you come from?
Well, I
Happy
know.
to see you, buddy.
No.
He must have accidentally hit the button to come to our stream when he pulled up his web browser
Exactly.
today. Thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you.
Well, either that or Joey's streaming later today. He's got to do the streamer thing and be like, "Hey, everybody, like, it's me. And come check out my stream later." Like,
Joseph from your page. Nice.
Carrison, thank you for the 6 bits, you sucker. I like Beef's preacher voice. Yeah, Beef does a pretty good brother love voice. That's
Yeah, there are some things that I'm very confident in. My preacher voice, my Australian voice, my pirate voice, and my ability to destroy a buffet.
Oh yeah, of course. Like for sure.
That's about it.
The cumslimerslive.com. Dude, I haven't even logged in Twitch in like a month. We know you retired from streaming. We get it. Like, we understand. It's just like, if you want to do this food video, you got a food video for me?
Yeah, there you go. I don't think I did the shout. Yeah, there you go. I did do the shout out right. There you go.
Yeah, there it is. He hasn't been streaming in like over 2 months, but yeah, go ahead and shout him out. Like, no pressure.
Sounds like a normal break for us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's crank up the audio. Beef has a video.
All right, so I'm
hold
gonna
on.
set this.
Hold on. Carrison died. Carrison gave themselves blood poisoning from a homemade Bic tattoo of the 1978 lineup of Kansas. Carrison, I never knew you were that big of a fan. I never knew. Like, that's... you should know better than Bic tattoos. Come on now. I was like, I know you're embracing your cholo phase, but I was like, good lord, what is wrong?
By the
with
way,
you,
the 1978 lineup of Kansas, available to be heard every single weeknight at the 70s at 7 on oldschoolhitsvegas.com.
I knew you would fucking do a fucking shitty ass shill for old
7 p.m.
school
Pacific
Vegas
time,
hits.
60 minutes of nothing but the biggest classic throwbacks of the 70s. The
Terrible.
70s at 7,
Terrible.
every weeknight, oldschoolhitsvegas.com.
The worst. Oh my god.
All right, so
Septicemia wins again. Yeah.
Setting up this video. This is a video that I became aware of last week, and it is the most pretentious neoliberal garbage where they go.
Yeah.
And I'm a progressive. Mm-hmm. And it's a video of someone paying $700 a person
Jesus.
to have a 5 hours, 12-something course meal in Copenhagen.
All right.
And it is the most pretentious, up its own ass food of all time. Anytime that you would like to pause to describe what you are seeing, feel free.
Okay. Well, you said that you had a segue for this before or after the video. Which one?
Well, that would have been your bugs and ants topic, but we're running low on time.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Let's kick it over, boys. We got to bring this up like so. There it is.
Yes, Joey, I have done a fine dining, but all of my fine dining involves the phrases medium rare and A1 sauce.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say fine dining for Beef is he gets free refills on his fucking breadsticks. Like,
Yes, Joey, I am a big fan of the A1 sauce. I know it's blasphemy to some people. I will say the last time that we went to the nice steakhouse where it was like $250, I didn't put the A1s on it. I do that on like Longhorn steaks and things like that.
I didn't put the A1s on it. Like, that was Beef.
No, they had their own like a Cajun crab sauce, which was delicious.
Delicious. All right, hold on one second. Let me do this real quick and see if that did it. Hold on. I broke the stream.
Oh, what did you bork this time?
I don't know, man. Literally, anytime I touch anything on this goddamn thing, it literally fucks it. All right, hold on. Let me do this. There we go. That worked. Okay, come back over here. You guys are seeing the stream inception.
The Infiniscreen.
Yeah, that's fine. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We're in there. We got it. Bada bing. All right, you guys ready? Let's watch this video. Beef wants to watch this video.
Everything I ate at my 5-hour, $700 2 Michelin-star dinner at Alchemist in Copenhagen. We started in the glow room with some crunchy oxidized apple juice.
What? Crunchy oxidized apple juice.
Crunchy up. They made a cracker out of apple juice, which is just dried apples. That's all.
In the first
weird,
lounge,
man.
I had a smooth, daisy-inspired citrus drink,
so we're off to a
followed
great
by
start.
a puffed gluten ball topped with langoustine, cream, and caviar, and filled with smoke. Next, edible butterflies were served on an...
Edible butterflies. edible
Yes.
butterflies.
Yes.
Like,
Ethically farmed butterflies.
okie dokie. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta fix something real quick. Like, I fucked it. We'll do this. Come over here. One second, guys. We'll do this. Do that. And then transform it. Scratch the screen. Remember that was it?
I like that we're 4 dishes into this dozens course meal, and fellow progressive Joey is already telling the video to GFY.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Okay. Let's do this. Come over here. You guys are seeing how the sausage is made.
Trippy.
I did stretch the screen, fit the screen. There we go. That's why. Okay. I fucked it. We're back. All right. There
All
we go.
right, we're unborking it now.
Beef. Our server explained that the butterflies were farmed, highlighting the potential use of insects as sustainable protein sources. Then came these fluffy dumplings
Oh
with a
my
cotton
God.
candy-like
Ugh.
texture,
Okay.
filled with savory fish sauce and Thai basil.
Okay.
After that,
I mean, that
I had
sounds pretty
caviar
good.
on top of
Okay,
freeze-dried
that
soy
one sounds
sauce.
good. Yeah, I'm on board with that. I would eat this one.
Freeze-dried soy sauce. Okay. I mean, I'd fuck with it.
Caviar, I would try that. That would be fine. I'm checking out on the freeze-dried butterflies and the apple juice crackers. No, I'm not in for that garbage. So far,
Hey, what do you think a butterfly tastes like? You know?
probably the same thing that a moth tastes like, but it costs more because it's fancier.
I feel like a butterfly tastes like, memory foam. If you like sliced off a piece of memory foam and then just chewed on that for a minute.
Right.
That just melted in my
The
mouth.
butterfly
This
tastes
soft,
like
pointed
children's
oval
dreams.
was their version of an omelet filled with a rich mix of egg, cheese, and truffle. The next dish was a fried mochi ball stuffed with gooey cheese and ham.
Fried mochi ball stuffed with gooey cheese and ham.
Okay, that sounds fine. I would eat the hell out of that.
Frederick, I hope it tastes more like butter than fly. Me too, brother. Me too. Hey, what's going on, Armor? Have y'all tried peppercorns? Like, Armor has. He's out there kicking them across the soccer field. Like, that's a mochi hot pocket, man. Like, I thought mochi
Right.
was ice cream, though. Or is
It
it?
can be, but it's the thing that's around the ice cream, I think. It's the thing that feels like tennis ball fuzz in your mouth.
Oh, okay. So it's just the vehicle. Mochi is just the vehicle.
I think so, yeah.
Or the medium.
The last bite in the lounge was a cold meringue with buckthorn marmalade inside.
Ugh.
We then moved into the main dining room where these surreal projections played on the domed ceiling as we ate.
Oh, you get to eat inside a planetarium? Oh, no shit. That's cool, guys.
Planetarium, yes.
Oh.
I mean, it's almost like we had dinner on the Death Star. Look at that.
I love having putting my neck in traction while looking at an IMAX screen while I eat some fucking dried fucking butterflies. Big fan.
The
How
first course
fancy.
was
This
raw
really makes
jellyfish
it worth
and
the
a delicate
$700
herb
a
broth.
person.
Raw jellyfish? What the fuck? Raw?
Yes.
I was like, bro,
Raw.
I'll snack down on some fucking jellyfish, but I don't know about raw.
Raw jellyfish. I mean, in my head, what are you supposed to put it on toast?
Yeah.
Is it fish flavored schmuckers? Is that what it is?
It's like, the venom is very good this year. Like,
Oh man, it's so
Next.
good it stings my mouth. Oh,
okay, the infamous 1984 inspired eye. All right, well, I want to see this.
Came the infamous 1984 inspired eye, a gel filled with caviar and razor clams that had a briny burst of flavor. Alchemist's version of a lobster roll featured
Oh.
fried bread stuffed with lobster filling and a horseradish sauce for dipping.
Okay, I fuck with the fried bread that looks like a lobster call stuffed with lobster. Okay, I get down with that, except for the fact
Right.
that it's stuffed with lobster. It was just like, I don't know
Well,
about any of that.
and they ate ethically farmed butterflies to talk about how the food needs to be sustainable and restored. What were you trying to say about eating caviar out of an eyeball?
Yeah.
I mean, are you? We're speaking against LASIX. Damn those cataracts.
Armor, they actually call me the peppercorn on the field. That's right, Armor. The round and looks like a shriveled ball sack. Like,
Then, perfectly cooked fish encased in crunchy edible plastic, a reference
excuse me? Encased in crunchy edible plastic?
Yes, fish in edible plastic as a reference to ocean pollution.
What?
So, this is what I'm talking about, the absolute worst of neoliberalism, where we're gonna hide consumerism behind a cause and charge you idiots $700 to make a statement on pollution that nobody else will ever see or give a flying damn about.
Yeah, bro. Like, all right. I was like, if all it took was selling some rich people some edible plastic, I could have made. I went in the wrong fucking line of business. I
mean, you have a new idea for a food truck now.
Yeah, Armor. They're not even trying to hide the microplastics anymore.
To ocean pollution. They
God
brought out
bless.
this tongue-shaped spoon that had cucumber and
No, I have a joke here. I have a joke. Karrison, you want to finish the joke for me? Like,
Hey, look, it's the boo. It's the ghost coming back from the Mexican governors.
okay.
icon on top. The next dish featured a portrait of Frida Kahlo printed using creamy pureed sunchokes accompanied by artichoke crackers.
What?
A Frida Kahlo dip, like in the shape of Frida Kahlo. What the fuck is this?
It's obviously just a picture projected on spinach dip.
Yeah.
Do you need to? What statement? Who is Frida Kahlo?
The Frida Kahlo. That's how you're supposed to say it. Don't correct me. Frida Kahlo.
Right.
That sounds right. Like,
This
Frida
lamb brain
Kahlo,
mousse
famously the inventor of Kool-Aid.
all right, lamb brain mousse. Okay.
was served in a
Oh my
bowl shaped
God.
like a cut-open head, followed by these tender slices of veal tongue.
Ew.
Then came a flattened chicken head with sour cream.
Oh.
It tasted like a chicken-flavored potato chip.
Oh.
Next, an extra
No, I was born in the bayou, can't find Ohio, but fucking I ain't no fried chicken head. Get the fuck out of here, man. That is-
Dude, no comment about the last three things.
no,
I mean,
everything else is fine.
Lamb brain mousse in a carved out skull. They're making statements on ethically sustained food and also killing baby sheep for brain mousse.
Frederick said, "Are we sure this isn't a parody?" I don't know, man. It does speak to American opulence, so
Yes, this is not a parody. This is from Copenhagen, Denmark. It's not even American.
Karrison said, "At least they're wearing gloves." That's true. At least they are wearing
Uh,
gloves.
How about the fact that they have managed to skirt the thing where it's like everybody, even meat eaters, can agree sticking baby cows in dog kennels don't hit.
No,
But you know what? No, we're going to eat veal tongue to talk about how you shouldn't kill baby cows.
Joe said, RFK said we could kill him.
But then add in, ethically sustained food, also responsibility in farming. Let's kill an entire chicken just to have a flattened head and put it in a deep fryer.
Oh man, I don't know if I could eat a chicken head, man. I don't. Nothing. When I look at a pastoral dinosaur, nothing looks appetizing about that.
Yeah, it's the entirety of the garbage. Some of the stuff in the lounge I could have hit with. Every single thing they brought out since they went into the terror dome of food has been awful.
The terror dome of food, Freddy. They're doing this for rage clicks. There's no other explanation. I mean, yeah, definitely.
No, they're doing it for $700 a person. That's why they're doing it.
I mean, at this point, I feel like I would pay $700 just for the experience. At this point, like I want to feel rich and fancy. I want to be the rich Assyrian uncle. You know, like
I mean, Alchemist is known. They have other stuff out there, and they're a 2 Michelin star restaurant. It's legit. It ain't a parody, baby.
Ooh, Lord. All right, let's see what we got.
light and airy bread topped with savory egg foam sauce and Iberico ham, which was
that's not
followed
bad.
by stracciatella cheese
Yeah,
and
I'd be fine with
tomato
that.
topped with live bugs.
Okay, you lost me. I was like, live bugs. Like, look, I'll eat some fucking insects. We will cannibalize our own. The bug head will eat some bug heads, but I don't know about live, bro.
I mean, they look minty.
Karrison said, nope. Just like,
Nope,
Then,
she's out.
slices of cured rabbit meat that were meant to be rolled up and eaten in one bite. The next courses featured chicken. First, chicken feet presented in a small cage,
Bro.
symbolizing the inhumane conditions of caged farming. After that, a deboned chicken foot that was served with a fragrant
my
tom yum
God.
broth. The first sweet dish was an ice cream sandwich.
does that work? Okay, like serving you a fucking chicken foot and then
In a cage.
Yeah, in a cage, and then having an IMAX video shame you for eating the chicken foot. Is that working? Like, is that making me? Is that bringing like it's signaling? Is that a signal boost for it? Like, I don't understand how that works.
I like that these people's message in this is apparently, look what you made me do. Look at what you're making. These chickens have been caged for us to kill them and feed you their feet and compressed heads.
Oh, turnips. When I eat chicken, I'm in the zone. I'd be fine with ignoring the guilt. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you.
That's fine, but I don't need to see entire chicken feet with whatever odd sauce on it. At least deep fry the thing and throw some honey mustard on it.
Kerosene the entire fucking rib cage on a plate. I mean, that's,
Right.
If I pay $700, I want the whole goddamn rabbit rib cage. Like,
Right.
John, I feel foul about the whole thing. Jonathan. John. Okay, ice cream sandwich. Hold on. Let's go. We gotta
It
check
is
out
making
the
me a
dessert.
little peckish. You're right.
Everybody give beef the door.
which made with a blackcurrant chip and vanilla ice cream. Then came art-inspired desserts.
Okay.
The Scream by Monk on top of a citrus licorice mousse, followed by Warhol's
Citrus licorice. I don't know about that, man. I don't fuck with no licorice. Like,
I mean, I've
Banana.
never been a fan of licorice at all.
No.
I mean, I'm right there with you.
All right, so we got a banana. Disgusting. Can't believe it. You can see the fruit
yep,
flies germinating on it right now as we speak.
recreated as a banana sorbet inside a banana juice shell. This
Disgusting.
blood drop dessert made with pig and deer's blood had
Pig and deer's blood. Bro, maybe I'm too American, Like, I don't, it's just like, I don't know. Pig and deer's blood.
Pig and deer blood
The Klingon
blood
ice cream.
drop dessert. Right.
a slightly metallic taste.
Yeah, I wonder why. It has a slightly metallic taste. It was like,
The
oh.
QR code linked
Oh,
to
it must
info
be all
on
that
blood
blood.
donations
I mean, you
worldwide.
really can
Chef
taste
Rasmus Monk
the
personally
bloodborne disease.
presented the next dish. A rice custard fermented
Oh
with
my
mold.
God.
Fermented with mold. Turnips suck a penny to take the edge off. Oh, it works for drunk driving too. You'll pass the
Okay.
breathalyzer.
I am convinced that this is just one of those things of let's throw this random shit onto a tray and see what we can make rich people pay for.
I mean, they'll pay for it.
I mean, it has to be that. It's like that person who duct taped a banana to the wall and charged $2.5 million for it and got it.
Yeah. I mean, rich people, they completely disconnected from reality, so it makes sense. Like,
Right.
creating
let's
a
put them in all the
surprisingly sweet
positions of
flavor.
power.
Oh, of
Then they
course.
served a mango chocolate bar. The wrapper contained information on ethical chocolate
Wait, they're just hitting you with a kind bar at the end? Like, you get just a granola bar at the end? Like, what the fuck?
I like how they stopped trying at this point and just said, we're just going to put it in a wrapper and tell you exactly what we want you to think about this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here's our Unreal Snickers. Like,
sourcing.
Oh,
The
and by
bar
the
was
way,
shaped-
ethically source your chocolate as we give you a chocolate bar unethically sourced to shape like a coffin.
yeah,
like a
shaped
coffin. Before we moved to the next room, they handed everyone these bioluminescent drinks containing jellyfish
They're
and
not
honeydew.
done.
More jellyfish.
Oh my god,
Guys, I gotta who out there drinking their jellyfish piss? All right, like I would drink some jellyfish piss. I'll do it.
Well, Six, how do you like your jellyfish? Shaken or stirred?
Definitely. It's got to be shaken enough to inspire SIDS in a small child.
Right.
In the final lounge, we enjoyed a series of playful one-biters. Honey with an ant inside
final
made to
lounge.
resemble amber,
Playful
a frozen
one-biters.
cube margarita, and milk hazelnut ice cream on edible paper. We ended the meal with a chocolatey cake shaped like a mustache.
Of course. Okie dokie.
Here's everything I
Right,
ate at
yes.
my 5 hours.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right,
Like,
that's what you
is
paid
this
$700 for is a mustache-shaped cake pop
No.
that you can put in front of yourself
Terrible.
to try and disguise yourself that you bought this garbage.
Yeah, no, for real. Like this is shit that rich white people do. Like this is like the common man, they ain't doing any of this. I mean, I know that's the point, but
There is absolutely 0% dusty roads in that entire
no,
meal.
oh yeah, not one drop. Like
There was not an actual sandwich to be seen in anywhere, and it didn't include a 16-ounce cut of some kind of cow. So no, that was absolute garbage food. Thank you for playing that and indulging us. Your reactions were exactly what I was wanting from that bit.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, shut up, Joey. It's my webcam, or just Beef webcam. The Streamlabs did some update, and now the redneck rig way in which I had it set up, which was just a hover over Beef's popped out window, no longer works. So now when I stream with Beef, I have to look at his big giant mug the entire fucking stream and stream blind while reading chat off my phone. So we're, professional streamer over here.
Right, the stack of junk from the basement that he is trying to Home Alone 2 himself out of into the next floor has finally started crumbling down. We did find out that anytime he plays the Peppercorn Casino intro, that is when my camera corrects for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Harrison redeemed the singing bowl. Okay, hold on. And we've reset.
Oh, poor Joey. He thought you were clowning on him with streaming blind. What'd you do that for, Six?
No, he's got the blind. Turnips, he redeeming your daily peppercorn. Have y'all tried peppercorns? Because fucking Turnips has got 8 to grind over his turnips. Like, take that however you mean.
All right, Six. I think we're about ready to wrap up today. Did you enjoy your video and your quiz and our moving topics?
I did. I enjoyed every bit of it. That food video was actually a really good find. That was good work. It made chat literally cannibalize themselves. So.
Well, and by the way, cannibalizing themselves, the next course coming to Copenhagen for $900 a person.
No, God.
Cannibalize yourself. Eat your own hand.
That's fine. Guys, we're going to send a raid over to our favorite Sunday morning streamer. He's doing some Metroid this morning. We're going to send to Techie Rob.
I knew it was Techie Rob.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're sending it to Techie Rob. We love Techie Rob over here. So
our continuous raider every Sunday morning because it's the only one of our friends dumb enough to also stream on Sunday morning.
Exactly. And he's over in the UK. So yeah, give Rob the dogs. Give him all the dogs. Like by all means. Like thank you for streaming. Well, thank you, Joey, for showing up.
When Techie Rob plays the clip from Six's past, I wonder which of my kids it'll be him saying happy birthday to this time.
I've been trying to curate them because literally the last time Techie Rob played one of my clips at random, the clip opened up with "fuck God," like literally. So, and he had like 75 people in his chat. I'm like, oh God, we gotta go through and curate some of this shit.
Well, I'll go through and I'll start finding some more clips from the BroDowns if I ever watch the show back at any point. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. By all means. Beef, you got anything you want to say to the people?
Thank you very much for showing up, guys. It was a blast. I think we had a good time today. It felt nice and concise. The Lady McBeef is making a croissant bread pudding for breakfast, and I am out of here. Later, nerds. Clap, clap, bloop. GFY.
All right, clap, clap, bloop, guys. Thank you very little. You're welcome even less. And Karison might be streaming today. Karison, are you streaming today? She said yes. All right, guys. See you later. All right, hold on. I'll be on the stream.